Good morning. I'm about to fill up my pot, my canner with water. I filled my pot about halfway. It's going to rise even more when I have my jars in there. Okay, so here's my cucumbers from yesterday. Been soaking, not soaking, but it's been doing its thing since last night in the fridge. So I'm going to get my clean pot. This is my pot. Put it on the side. I'm going to dump some of this in here. I'll do a little at a time because I need the space in my strainer. That's to get rid of most of this liquid, right? So I'm rinsing it right now in cold water. Try to get that salt out as much as I can. Squeeze it. So while I'm doing this, I have the water boiling in the canner. So this way, when this is ready, after I've done cooking it, the water will be ready for me to boil my jars and my lids. And I'll take those out, and by the time this is ready, we'll be ready to go to fill them up and put them in the water. Woo-hoo! Now I'm just going to squeeze it. Squeeze as much liquid out as I can. Then you just let it sit there for about a minute or two. There we go. Squeeze out as much as I can here. There we go. I'm just going to put this aside here. Put the pot here. Squeeze it. Put it in the pot. Okay, so let's do the next load. A lot of liquid came out of it yesterday because it not dehydrated, but the salt that you put into it kind of gets the juice out of the cucumber. So that's what I've been told anyways. Relish, relish, relish. Now that we have that all done and it's in the pot, let's do what we gotta do. Let's make the relish. First off, I need 2 cups of white vinegar. So 2 cups of white vinegar. So 2 cups of white vinegar. Okay. 5 cups of sugar. Well, I'm not doing 5 cups of sugar. That's a lot of sugar. Most of the relishes I've seen said 4 cups. So I'm going to just do 4 cups. Because, wow. Well, that's a lot of sugar. 4 cups of sugar. Aye, aye. 1 teaspoon of dry mustard. 1 teaspoon of dry mustard. If I could open this stupid thing. Okay. 1 teaspoon of dry mustard. I'll put a little bit more. Just a little bit. There. Okay. Turmeric. 1 teaspoon of turmeric. 1 teaspoon of turmeric. Okay. 2 teaspoons of celery seeds. 2 teaspoons of celery seeds. 1 pinch of pepper. A pinch of pepper. Okay. Did I put it back on? Yeah, I did. Okay. For a minute, I thought I didn't put the camera on. I was going to say, no! 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. Let's move that in. Look at that. It's going to be my relish, guys. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to can some. Oh, yeah. You know, for 10 cups of cucumber, that doesn't look like very much. Went through a lot. I still have quite a bit left, so I may have to do 2 batches. Okay, so I'm just going to add one more thing. My own little thing to it, because we love this. A little bit of hot sauce. Frank's Red Hot Sauce. That's it. Just to say there's a little bite there. Now I'm going to put that on the stove. The water's still not boiling yet for that. But here's my pot. I'm going to put it on a medium heat. And it's going to simmer for 20 minutes. So I'll put it on number 7, let's say. Yeah, number 7's great. I'm just going to try it. See what it tastes like. Oh my God. That, so far, is the best relish I've ever tasted. Oh. Woo! And it's going to be delicious. Well, that's getting ready. I'm going to wash some more cucumbers, and we're going to make another batch tomorrow. This is what I have left. So that's good for toasted tomatoes and salads for the week. And I got a big brown bag full there for my friend, or for our friend Glenn and Freya. It's simmering. Can't really see it, but it's simmering. And there's 6 minutes to go. I'm now boiling my jars. Disinfect them. I'm going to just take those jars out of the water now. They've been in there for about 7 minutes. If you can. Here, I'll just whip it like that. One jar. Thank you. Oh, I better shut the window because it's a little cold. This is a clean cloth. Always make sure you have a clean cloth, clean napkins, because you're going to need it, guys. Clean area, clean area. Thank you. Thank you, kind sir. And it's hot, so don't touch it with your hands. It's glass. Glass is hot, guys. Unfortunately, when we bought the system, we didn't buy one of these. Well, we went and bought one of these because it didn't come with a system. Guess what? This one's too big for the pot. So we can't just pull it out and let it, you know, drain out. So Jay has to take it out with that canning gripper thong thing there.
Watch it.
Got it? How many more, babe?
One more.
Okay. The water's boiling for my lids. Is that the last one?
Yep.
Okay, thank you very much. So now let's that's him. He's taking the zucchinis and he's
What?
zucchinis, the cucumbers, and he's putting it in the machine. Hand crank machine, chopping them up for another batch. So anyways, these are my lids. I'm putting boiling hot water in it. So while I can the stuff, this could do its thing. Okay. So now that that's done, we're gonna do our jars. I'll put this aside. Okay, Jay, you'll need to stop for a minute. Alright. So this is ready. Nice and hot. Simmered for 25 minutes. This. Can't use you, Magic Spoon. Sorry. Not the one for this job. There we go. Okay. So, this is all disinfected. All clean. Now I'm going to make sure to take out the bubbles after I put it in there. Make sure you put a lot of juices in there too. Okay, so I'm going to grab my other wooden spoon. Just get all the bubbles out. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay. Now we'll do the next one. I don't think I'll need this many jars. That's okay, wash them for tomorrow then. So I'll make another batch. And the next one, same thing, get the bubbles out. Pain in my ass. There we go. If there's any bubbles. So before you seal it, make sure there's no bubbles in it. Okay. Okay, so now I got a wet, clean paper towel. I'm just gonna wipe the rim, make sure the rim is perfectly clean. Same thing for the other ones. Because you don't want anything screwing up the seal. Make sure it's perfectly clean. Now there's no bubbles. I got rid of all the bubbles. If there's any, they're gone. A hot lid. Oh, hot for sure. And I'm going to stick it on. Like that. Like that. I'm going to do that to all the lids. Say, show! Hot!
Use dogs.
No, they're fucking annoying.
You real dogs.
Put that there. I'm going to take this. Dry that off. Nice. Put that on top. Now I'm not going to put it tight. Just like that. Okay? You don't want it completely tight. Tight. I'm funny. Just like that, finger tight. There we go. Same with the other one. Okay. So I got a total of, how many's in there?
5 now with that one.
So I got a total of 6 jars, but I'm making another batch tomorrow. Okay, so now we just gotta let that, keep that boiling. Keep that boiling. So it's gonna boil for 25 minutes. So Jay is making, well, what would you call that again?
Mincing.
Mincing the stuff for tomorrow. I'm making a corn relish. That will be another video tomorrow, guys. Well, I decided not to do the ketchup like I was going to do with the tomatoes. I have a little bit left, like I said. I'm going to keep some for myself for the week. The rest I'm going to freeze for sometime this winter. Maybe I'll do it in the winter time. Just don't want to do it tomorrow. Don't want to do it today. So I'm finishing up this canning. And tomorrow I'll be doing my sweet, what was it? Corn relish. Corn relish.
Spicy.
Spicy corn relish. Okay, so I'm going to put the pickling salt, about 4 tablespoons on there. Just so I could take that out of the way. Look at that. 4 tablespoons all over. And 1 more. And you mix that in real good. Put a saran wrap over it, and I'll keep it overnight in the fridge. And tomorrow we're going to rinse it again like we just did with the other one. But I'm going to make a spicy, sweet and spicy relish. Oh! Thank God that's clean. Well, it is. I just cleaned it. It's for my canning.
That'd be easier to do with your hands, babe.
You think so? Let's get my hands all stinky onion. My hands are clean. They're always clean. Especially when cooking, I clean them in between everything. So what's going to happen is the salt kind of takes all the water out of the cucumber. So the next day, you have a whole bunch of water at the bottom. So you rinse it out, like I said earlier today. Yeah, baby. Look at that, baby. And it keeps it from browning, too. See, it's already, look at the, you could see the water coming out of that. Dehydrates it. Okay, so I'm just going to wash my hands now. Okay, move. Thank you. Thank you, camera guy. Ah! Hot! And yeah, so saran wrap on top of that. And right into the fridge. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take one. And then I'll let Jay do it because he's like really excited to take a boat. Just be careful not to tip it. Don't worry if there's water on the top, Jay.
I know.
The first jar. There we go. Just wiping off the top there a little bit. Not pressing on it, just wiping it. I hope this works. We'll know if it seals. It's been in there for 25 minutes in the water bath. Boiling water bath. I think you're supposed to put it tighter, right? Yeah, I'm going to tighten them. I'll tighten it. Is that it, Jay?
Yep.
All right. Just going to tighten my last one here. Holy freak, it's hot. There. And I got 5 jars. 5 jars. I'll show you a close-up. Oh, I just heard the punk. That's the 3rd one. Relish! Yeehaw.